Welcome to this vlog. I'm going to vlog my trip to Valencia. I'm off to Valencia for 2 weeks and I'm here on a sunny morning in Dublin, which is nice to be leaving, but hopefully the sun will be nicer in Valencia, and I'm going to show you a beautiful city. I'm going to vlog the whole trip and look forward to bringing you along the way. Okay, see you later. Arrived in Valencia last night and just chilling out today, walking around, did a bit of a tour of the city, bring you along the way. My partner and her family don't like to film, so it looks like I'm on my own in this video, but it'll be fun. Valencia is like my second city because I lived here for 2 years in 2005 and 6, learned Spanish and teaching English. Eventually moved back to Ireland in 2007. So I know the city pretty well. It's one of the most beautiful cities in Spain. Another thing Valencia do very well are cycle paths. Look at this. Wide, room for 2 bicycles. Not like in Dublin, where we have cycle paths that are on the road, full of potholes. Desperate. So well done to Valencia for having great cycle paths. I'm wearing my bike t-shirt today. See, like all cities in Spain and countries where they have heat, like here we are in October, 26 degrees, and places like this, shade. Cities like Valencia in Spain develop great little snows or hideouts like this, like we're behind a huge bay leaf tree here. Not a bay leaf tree, but looks like one, and it's providing a lot of shade. Beautiful spot here just to get out of the sun. So another thing Valencia does, provide shade when you're hot and sweaty. Just outside the Valencia Cathedral, one of the big plazas I'm going to show you now, where just lots of kids playing and people enjoying the sun. It's a beautiful plaza, and every year during the Fallas festival, which is in March, there's a big thing here called the offerenda, where they bring flowers and they create this big huge statue of Mary, basically made out of flowers. It's beautiful to watch. I'm here under one of the bridges in Turia, which is now a city park, and it was one time the main river, probably 4 times as wide as the River Liffey in Dublin, if you know it, and probably a little bit deeper. And in 1957 the river flooded, the Turia burst its banks, I think around October 28th, and 81 people died in the flood. And so after the flood happened, there was various ideas. One of the ideas was to build a motorway. It was a very modern thing to do at that time, to build a motorway through the city to speed up the time it would take other cities to get to Valencia, to get to the sea, because Valencia is known as a seaside town, a town of beaches and paella. And but King Juan Carlos the King came to Valencia, granted the city the Turia river to the city, and so it became a people's park, and it's one of the gems of Valencia. It runs right through the city centre. It's probably 12-15 kilometres long. It's full of football pitches, rugby pitches, playgrounds for children, cafes for coffee. It's just an amenity for running and walking, and it's a beautiful experience for people. So I'm here with my bicycle t-shirt, my Valencia bike, which I borrowed Rafa's card, and I have the free run of the city on the Valencia bike, which is great. Great way to see the park, great way to see the city. The city's full of beautiful streets and little houses and shops, and a great place to get a bit of shade from the sun. I'm outside the bull ring in Valencia. They have a bull ring. It's here. You can see through there, through the gate. Bullfighting is still very popular in Spain, and obviously there's debate going on about harm to animals and their rights versus the rights of humans. But it's very cultural, very deeply embedded in their culture, so that debate will rage on for a while. So I just thought I'd show you the bull ring here. I've never been to a bullfight. Maybe if there's one on TV I might capture a bit. Outside the Plaza Ayuntamiento, which is the main centre of power for the mayor of Valencia. The previous mayor of Valencia, Rita Barbara, was in situ for about 25-30 years, and she's only recently been removed through political change in Valencia. The big issue in Spain at the moment politically is the separation of Catalonia. The vast majority of the people, but nearly at least 50% or nearly more of the people want independence. It is causing a big political debate in the country, and a lot of anger towards those who want independence, and then a rise of parties on the left, including Podemos and a new party, well, I think it's a new party called Ciudadanos, who seem to be growing faster now than Podemos, even winning power from Podemos. I don't know when the next general election is coming, but it'll be very interesting. It'll be a big shift away from the traditional parties of the PSOE, the Socialists, and the PP, the Popular Party, the Conservatives. So here we are in Ayuntamiento, Valencia. Beautiful. During Christmas they have ice skating here, so quite a nice location. Here I am in a field of olives in a village called Casinos outside Valencia, where we came today for a drive, and it's just a gorgeous day, and I just thought I'd pop in here and show you the olives that you might buy in Ireland in your Lidl or your supermarket. And here's the real thing. These are quite hard, so obviously not ripe yet, but this is where olives come from, to make olive oil. Beautiful. Just a gorgeous day here, so calm. Lemon tree, huh? It's cute, isn't it? Imagine you could grow one of these in Ireland in the back garden. I'm out today, and beautiful day it is, and I'm just passing this place here. It used to be a little farm in the middle of the city, and well, there was a car park here as well for buses that used to come to the city. And then over there was a little farm. Now it hadn't been farmed for many years, but it's been actually taken over now by the city, and they're building a beautiful park here, so that'll be pretty nice. And it's nice to see cities like Valencia building more parks, because that's what makes cities attractive, makes cities livable within. Is that a right word? Livable within? More livable, more inhabitable, I suppose is the right word, and also more sustainable, because cities need to be sustainable, which means sustain the health and the culture of the people, and you can't do that if you don't have parks. Parks are a great place for people to nurture themselves, nurture their communities, and nurture their health, breathe oxygen into the city. Traffic's getting a bit crazy here. I've just been inside the market and I've been told not to film, so I had to secretly film. Imagine. It's probably one of the disadvantages, or one of the things I don't like about Valencia. It's so full of little laws. There's the traffic now, very impatient. The guy came up to me and told me I didn't have whatever, a license or certificate for the municipal authority, so that was grand. So I walked around secretly filming vegetables. What an amazing thing to do in Valencia, secretly filming vegetables. Such a dangerous thing to do. You would think that it would be an advantage to the city to allow bloggers to come in here and promote tourism, promote the value of the city. Unfortunately, a little bit of narrow-mindedness in the guy, but I'm sure he ignored me as I walked around. As you'll see from the market, as you'll see from the market video in footage, as you'll see from the secret footage, the place is full of fish, vegetables, meats, fruits, all sorts of healthy goodness. So if you're living within this area, which is known as Ruzafa, which is quite a cultural area, it's kind of been revived as a kind of cultural hub in Valencia, full of art. It's a bit of a gay district as well, which comes with a bit of colour, I suppose, and diversity, ethnic, good ethnic kind of breakup or ethnic mix here as well. So it's a very colourful area, and there's not a lot of investment being put into the area, and the streets and bicycle paths and culture and the whole thing. So it's a beautiful area, Ruzafa. This market is in the centre of it. It's been here for years. I just thought I'd show you today. So that's Ruzafa Market. It's my last day in Valencia, so I'm feeling a bit sad or nostalgic going home, back to work on Thursday. So we're returning to Ireland with this weather today that's a bit overcast. But I'm down here in the the area of the arts and sciences again, and just looking at this beautiful area here that's like an indoor garden, but it's actually open.